So I've decided I'm about to make a little documentary, or I guess just little whatever the fuck, kind of explaining who I am, what I've been about, and why I think it's important. My name is Luther, bro. I'm a fucking artist. And not in just one way, bro. I make music, I make art, I make fucking clothes, bro. I make everything, bro. Everything you can think of, bro. I probably dabbled in it. You know what I'm saying? I probably dibbly-dabbled in it. So, here's the point. We as artists, well, we as people, we as humans, and really if we take it further and say we as consciousness in these human vessels, came into this earth for a reason. Whatever reason. We came into these bodies for whatever reason. I came into this body called Luther for whatever fucking reason. You feel me? And I feel that to get the most out of this life, I have to express and create and do everything that my heart desires. So, what does that mean, and how have I really, done that? Well, I've done it through the simple notion of something called living authentically. And what that means to me is, shit, man, do whatever the fuck your heart desires. And do it to the best of your ability, bro. And do it because you love doing it, bro. What I love doing is I love creating. I love fucking making music. I love making art. I love curating stuff. I love being the vibe that I am. That's what living authentically means to me. And at the end of the day, living authentically to you is going to mean something completely different. Either way, my goal is to live life the most authentic that I can, period. And to me, that means a lot of different things. That means being able to travel the world. That means being able to, experience different things. That means being able to be a part of different cultures, different communities, and, find myself through it all. Because, that's really what it is all about, is really finding who you are in all of it. And that can only really come through experience and learning deeply about yourself through the mirrors of life. So, essentially, bro, here's where we're starting. Home. This is my childhood home. I'm from DeVille, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Shout out J. Cole. He's also from here. That's what DeVille is mostly known for. However, maybe I'll add to that as well. And people know Fayetteville as where J. Cole is from and also where Luther is from. So, yeah. Anyway, this is actually our last day here, though. We're about to go to West Virginia, which is interesting. I never thought I'd find myself in West Virginia, but I'm about to go become a whitewater rafts guide, which I'm super excited about, super excited. Also, if you see me looking at the screen, this way, it's because my monitor is right here and the lens is right here. So I'm doing my best to try to keep looking at the lens, but either way, it don't really matter. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to West Virginia to go be a whitewater raft guide. Something about me that you'll find out very, very, soon, very quickly, the more that you follow along my journey, and the more that I share it and, I'm actually open and vulnerable about it, is I'm an adventurer. I'm an adventurer full and full, bro. I love this music shit. I love art, and I love creating stuff, but I also love adventuring. I love just, experiencing things, like I said earlier. So, yeah, this is last day in the creative space, the creative studio. We've created a lot of cool things here, done a lot of cool things here, and now it's time to move on into the next chapter in the story of our life. But I want to give you a little quick tour of, our creative space, and yeah. This is my creative corner over here. This is where a lot of the work gets done in my life. So I got my computer, I got my keyboard, I got my guitars and bass, and yeah, this is the home base operations, you feel me? These are some art pieces I've made. This one's called Musica. This one's called Abstraction. It's pretty cool. This one's called Live Authentically, and we'll get to this in a second, but this was created right here as an expression of what my what living authentically means and feels like to me. It's kind of like the inner child's play. Also, check out Child's Play if you ever get a chance. It's a pretty cool song. Anyway, yeah. So this is my little creative area. Also, for anybody that likes live looping, I want to share my live looping setup, because also on a real note, when I was trying to figure out how to live loop all these instruments, nobody like really gave me a simplified like version of how to do it. So I want to explain that. I run Ableton, and basically what I do is I run everything for the most part through this foot switch. This is called the Air Step. And what Air Step allows you to do is kind of MIDI map whatever you want onto from Ableton. I actually have it as a keyboard map, because this works as a keyboard too, and it's Bluetooth, so you can connect it to your laptop, you can connect it to your phone, you can connect it to damn near anything probably. But yeah, that's my little setup. And then I got some amps over here that sometimes I use, sometimes I don't. Yeah, that's this corner. This is my drum set area. Love it. I have a Yamaha kit that love to death. It's my favorite. All right, moving on. So, don't mind the mess. This just the mirror. Art piece right there. Love this art piece. This one is called, I don't know what it's called actually. I don't really name my art pieces. I kind of just do them. But this beautiful behemoth right here is probably my life's work. Or my favorite life's work, because it's just a huge abstract painting. Fucking love it. I call it the universal unfolding, and there is a terrible glare right here, so you're not really going to be able to see it very well. But that's a cool art piece right there. That one I made for the second clothing brand drop. Yeah, the second clothing brand drop of Live Authentically. So that one's cool. And then we got this piece over here. Love this piece. Oh wait, not that. That one. Yeah, that one. I'm also out of frame. This one right here. This one is called Divine Feminine. This one actually does have a name. There's a picture. Fuck. I feel like I'm speaking at 1,000,000 miles per minute. There's a projector over there. And right here is a sheet that I tacked to the ceiling with a hanger, so that I could just like, you know, ta-da, right? And then I can just watch TV. You feel me? Because I don't have a TV in here. I just have a projector. Over there is a closet. There's not much in the closet other than my clothes, and it's a mess right now. Anyway, this is where we're starting. This is my childhood bedroom, and it's quite lovely in here. I like it, but it's time to go. It's time to leave. It's time to experience new things. So we are leaving here, and today is the last day that we'll be here. We leave tomorrow morning to go ship off to West Virginia. West Virginia, take me home to the place I belong. Type shit. All right, on to the next.